Do. Are we working? Okay, it says we're streaming. A little late because I made dinner myself this time. We started on food a little bit late. But that's okay. Let me pop on YouTube and make sure this is working. Are we working? Are we functional? Yes, we are functional. Okay. And I did turn up the background noise for the game a little bit. Let's go. Just me. Full game. Let's go. Who are we gonna romance this time? Let's see. School's far away. Lots of sun. So many possibilities. Who am I this time? Oh, that's right. Should I be Bob the Blob? This chick, or I could be... What the? Ooh, cute person. What are my other options? Oh my gosh, I love him! Random pumpkin cutie. Sorry! Alright, this is what I'm gonna go with this time. Who should I be? No, I'm gonna be the pretty dude. Sawyer is a they, apparently. Okay.
Me?
Ooh, swole floaties. Instapost camera. Bootleg wand. Oh my goodness, the upside down face! Book of orgy etiquette. Satanist kit. A spork. Hardtack. BFF bracelet kit. MC Griffin EP. Let's go. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love, but no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. You know, as it does. And having worked at a summer camp, can absolutely confirm everybody had a crush on somebody. Which was hilarious because about a third of the staff was under the age of 18. And so they all had their thing, and then the over 18s had a whole nother thing. Which, thankfully, that's how it worked out, because we were hanging out with some really young kids. I was not 18 when I started working. I turned 18 during the summer. I graduated high school at 17 because my birthday fell right at the first week of school. It was great. So yeah, because my kindergarten started when it did, I turned 5 in time to start kindergarten that year. My brother, 4 years later, did not turn 5 until, and his birthday is only like 2 weeks after. Yeah, 2 weeks after mine. No, 1 week. It is 1 week to the day after mine. 2 weeks is my cousin. Yeah. So when my brother went to school later, his birthday's a week after mine, but it didn't meet the start school deadline. So most years, my birthday was during the first week of school, so I didn't get sung to in the cafeteria, which was kind of awesome. I was very easily embarrassed. Alright, who are we gonna bring to the meteor shower? Meteor showers are pretty awesome. Joy Johnson Jojima! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba! Arabi Mishra with Hex. Calculester! Dahlia. We've already failed to romance Calculester, so we're not gonna go with him this time. Damien, who we romanced in the previous game. And Milo, who we successfully had a secret ending with last time. I love Milo. He's a Kiwi. All right. Who do we want to Go for, I'm thinking one of these two. I'm thinking one of these new options. One genre of music forever, what would it be? Pop. Dahlia, really? Really? I did not see that coming. I guess we're romancing Dahlia this time because she likes pop. Ew, okay, no. No, no, girl, no. No. No, she's not that good. I know, I'm gonna start some fights here, but I have heard the soundtrack for the new Wicked movie. It's not that good. I am a diehard for the original. That I can't do it. I can't watch it because listening to the singing grates on me in a bad way. Wrong pop, honey. No, no. Give me the Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears and Brie Larson. No. Okay, Britney Spears was not my favorite, but I didn't only like boy bands, okay? Backstreet Boys were just the bomb when I was a kid. Also, when I got into more edgy music as a teenager, it was still pop. It was just pop punk. We called it alternative at the time, because I'm old. But now it would be called... My husband, who is slightly older than me, is still convinced that what I listened to is emo, and I'm like, no, most of this is not emo. These songs are emo. My Chemical Romance is emo. What I was listening to was very much not emo. Which is funny because a lot of people still consider a lot of those songs emo, and I'm like, that song is not emo. It's a happy, upbeat song. This is a anthem to youth. There's no emo in this. Like, I'm sorry, but The Great Escape is not emo. The Great Escape is pop punk. And then I recently discovered Cartel, which is also pop punk, and I'm like, oh dang, this is exactly the kind of stuff I liked. So it now gets to hang out with Panic at the Disco and Good Charlotte. Good Charlotte did have some emo songs, but they weren't all emo. Anyways, enough about emo and pop punk.
Let's go somewhere relaxing.
Relaxing. Oh, so relaxed. It's hard to find a private place to pee while it's at a camp. Treasure map! Treasure map! Opening case of a very boring day. Too fun! Yar! You're relieved to find Dahlia shortly after. She appears to be thinking. Harpoon gun, baby powder, tank of compressed helium. What am I missing?
Hey!
Oh, hey, Sawyer. Behold, my latest gambit in my all-out campaign to have the best summer ever! You see, one key component of an optimal summer is an amazing tent, and an amazing tent needs amazing tent supplies. I've already packed all the essentials. A grill for cooking my tent steaks, a snuggly teddy bear so I can keep my biceps toned by squeezing it tight, and of course a bag of live snails. I'm sure I don't even need to explain that one. But I just can't shake the feeling that I'm missing something, and if I'm missing something, there's a chance that my tent will be suboptimal. Bum bum bum. I can't allow that to happen. But what could it be? I've already got a cooler full of spare organs and a spiked dog collar in case I find a dog. Maybe I need a hand mirror for starting campfires and checking out my look? No, that'd interfere with the tent's laser grid. I'm really stumped, but you look like a monster with a lot of camping savvy. Maybe you can help. If Dolly is gullible enough to believe you have camping savvy, she's probably got bigger problems. Well, here goes nothing. No one ever thinks about the tent's well-being. Bring a tent for the tent in case the tent gets cold. Or everyone knows a survival setup isn't complete without someone to share it with. Ooh, a tent for the tent?
You don't deserve a badge for that!
Of course! I've been so self-centered I never considered how the tent might feel! I mean, what if my poor tent were to freeze to death and die? I don't want to sleep in a rotting tent corpse. I'll add a tent for my tent right away. Wait, what if my tent gets cold? I'll need a tent. Yes, excellent. With a tent for my tent, every tent in my arsenal will be protected from the... Oh dear. Thirsty Butt aids Dahlia as she follows this recursive tent problem to its natural conclusion. You set up a tent for her tent's tent, and so on until... Aha! My tents is so massive it blots out the sun! Hey, says Alaz-Rebel, the solar angel who loves to tan. Stop blocking out the sun with your tent to the 10th power!
This is camp!
You dare to challenge the Lady of the Thousand Nested Tents? I shall rule this camp with a nylon fist! Geez, says Alaz-Rebel. Chill out, it's cool. I'll go tan somewhere else. Like the actual sun.
Let's seize the
summer! My power cannot be denied! Come, Sawyer, let us tent until all of Camp Spooky lies in our shade. You really want to smooch Dahlia, so you roll with this bonkers plan until it's nighttime and you're both totally exhausted. You slump to the ground.
Impressive.
Thank you for your help pitching all these tents. You truly are a powerful ally. I'm guessing you're too tired to return to your own tent. Would you like to share mine? Heck yeah, you would. That was the other option! You follow Dahlia into her mega tent tower. Only to run out of steam and pass out 54 layers deep. You don't get to snuggle with Dahlia, but you almost did, and that's with at least 2 fun and 1 charm.
Let's go somewhere
I
relaxing.
needed to breathe. My husband looks at me, he's like, you stopped! Yes, I need to breathe between scenes. Woods. Look at this little cute creature! It's so derpy! Look at that little drool blep. I'm searching the woods for edible wildflowers to make a delicious wildflower soup. Dandelions are, in fact, entirely edible. The whole thing. You can totally make wildflower soup. Just be careful about what wildflowers you add. Dandelions are safe. Not all wildflowers are. You heard that some well-known flowers like lilies and tulips are actually poisonous. You decide to find out which flowers are bad by eating them all. What did I just say? Please do not eat lilies. Lilies will kill you. A few hours later, you've vomited up all the contents of your stomach and have a comprehensive list of which flowers not to put in the soup next time. You gain 2 smarts. Wildflower soup forever! Later, you find Dahlia sitting with her legs crossed and her palms pressed together. Her pose reminds you of meditation. And it all would be very calming if Dahlia wasn't screaming at the top of her lungs. It's Dahlia when you expect. Ah! Ah! You tap Dahlia on her extremely muscular shoulder and ask what's going on. Oh, hey, Sawyer. I was just getting in a screaming meditation session. Someone with my raw power can't stop training even for a single moment. Missing a training session is one of my biggest fears, but a true warrior has no fears, which is proof that I need even more training. Speaking of which, being at camp actually opens up some unique training opportunities. I saw this documentary the other day about a warrior who was able to harness the power of nature itself. Please tell me it's not the Avatar. The warrior studied for years with the toads of Mount Myoboku, and once the toads learned to trust him, they taught him their special jutsu. And all of that nature training really paid off in the next documentary where the warrior defeated King Dragon in the Dark Tournament of Heroes. Oh, honey. But to be honest, I'm kind of struggling to harness nature's power. I can't find a single wise toad. All the toads I've found are idiots.
You're the saddest bunch I've ever met.
To be fair, frogs and toads are really, really dumb. They will literally choke on whatever they're trying to eat. They will just try and eat stuff until they die by trying to eat something too big. Real thing. Toads and frogs are dumb. This is so frustrating. I'm surrounded by nature right now, but I just can't figure out how to harness it. Suddenly, Dahlia turns away from you and starts shouting at a nearby tree. Nature, show me your secret jutsu! She's clearly been watching anime, guys. I promise that I'll only use your power when I really need it, like when anyone challenges me for any reason, or just whenever I feel it. Giving Dahlia the power of nature seems kind of terrifying, but also kind of hot, like in a poison ivy tentacle vines kind of way. Ugh. Help her do it. To gain the power of nature, you must first defeat nature. Devour a salad. To gain the power of nature, you must be one with nature. Become a salad. So devour a salad or become a salad? Alright, love, what do you think? Shall we devour a salad or become a salad? Yeah, devour the salad or become the salad. Devour the salad, not so bold. Eating a salad will literally mean she'll be getting her power and energy from nature itself. Of course, the consume your enemy to gain their power strategy. Works every time, but it's not bold. Well, if I'm gonna eat a salad to gain the power of nature, I only want to eat the most powerful salad of all. I need to eat a mega salad. And since I'm no longer allowed within 30 feet of the salad bar in the cafeteria, we'll have to make it ourselves. It's the ultimate test of friendship. We embark together on the legendary quest of prophecy, making the fabled mega salad. Dahlia kills 4 master farmers to get the ideal head of lettuce. You find the tomato god at his shrine in the Olive Garden. You bribe him with back rubs and fertilizer you made yourself. In return, he gives you the ideal salad tomato. For 208 straight hours, you and Dahlia fiercely debate which dressing is best. After she nearly rips your tongue out in rage, you both agree on strawberry poppy seed vinaigrette. There's just one hurdle left. You both agree that you must find the most prized salad ingredient of all, the perfectly ripe avocado. After days of searching and a blood-soaked battle to the death with an avocado demon, you and Dahlia finally obtain the avocado. Before I cut into this perfectly ripe avocado, I want to take a moment to thank you, Sawyer. If you hadn't stabbed it in the heart, that avocado demon would have cursed me with an allergy to omega-3 fatty acids. I owe you one. Dahlia slices her scythe through the plump, juicy avocado, only to find that the avocado has gone bad. You celebrated for too long before eating it, now it's all brown and mushy. Rah! Dahlia, filled with rage, crushes the worthless avocado in her fist. This is all your fault. The avocado rotted because you don't have the heart of a warrior. You have the heart of a regional sales manager. Ouch. Ouch. That is a burn.
The trials of combat.
All vegetables are now my enemies. That's not a vegetable. She calls you a liar and asks if you're secretly a vegetable. She insists you never eat a vegetable again to prove your loyalty. You miss tomatoes and you miss the stats you used to have before you lost your creativity and one boldness. Man, I should have told her to become the salad. Apparently. That's what I get for asking your opinion, sir. I did ask. Hey, it's Dahlia and Joy Jojo. Jojo. Classic Dahlia x Joy exchange. Dahlia's being very intense and excited, and Joy looks like she'd walk over a bed of hot coals if it would shut her up.
Coven is here to
Come on, Joy.
save the
I'd be a great addition to the Coven. I've already memorized all your moves, your favorite catchphrases. I even bought the limited edition Kawaii Third Hope phone case off eBay. What more do I need to do? How about be a witch? Or having even the slightest bit of foresight and subtlety to your plans? I can be subtle. Look at me, I'm being subtle right now. As I inconspicuously nudge you towards inviting me into the Coven.
Man.
Now please let me into the Coven, I want this so badly.
Enough of this.
We don't need a 4th member. 3 is the number of the triple goddess, which is not a force that can be broken. Also, we only have 3 main character slots available. If we open a 4th, the network will be forced to establish a union.
So muscular.
I'm sure there's something I could do. Maybe I could be your body double for the really intense fight scenes. I mean, we're basically twins already.
Not happening.
No. Oh, come on. Look, I already have a Joy wig that I can wear. Is that real hair?
Have no fear.
Heck yeah. I've been collecting it slowly while you slept so that I could be prepared for this exact situation, which should show you just how committed I am to the Coven. Joy looks halfway between exasperated and disturbed, but man, Dahlia's just so cute when she's irresponsibly passionate about something. You know she's not going to drop this until she gets a satisfactory answer, but which of them do you want your answer to appeal to the most? Oh, you can be a Coven sleeper agent, so go to sleep and we'll let you know when you're needed. Or Coven's last season was too good. This season we need more sex appeal. You could be the irresistible blue seductress who distracts the village. What? But that doesn't... Heck yeah, baby, I'm in.
Booty calls.
But we don't need a seductress. That role is definitely already filled. I mean, it's completely unnecessary. No, it makes perfect sense. I can distract villains with my rippling pectorals and raw sexual energy, and you can fight them when they're not paying attention.
Which, please.
Okay, but what? I mean, you are gonna fight them, aren't you? It's not like you're having a torrid love affair with any of your enemies, right? Nope, what are you talking about? That'd be crazy. No way. Okay, good. Now let's talk about some important stuff here. I respect Dimitri and he's got decent abs, but our relationship probably can't go anywhere beyond platonic. So what do you think the odds are of you convincing that sexy purple gummy bear Liam to be your enemy again? 50%? 80%?
Coven is here.
I mean, I can burn his house down and leave a note saying that the Coven did it if necessary. Anything for the cause. Joy giggles nervously while Dahlia babbles on about statistics and arson. Hey, maybe if you burn Joy's house down, there's a 100% chance Dahlia will seduce you. Just say. Probably not. Though she does sure like arson for somebody who's trying to take over
this
hell.
turn goes smoothly.
Yeah, Scout HQ. Bear attacks, bear attacks, bear attacks. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learned to identify different animal tracks. Look at that during It's a Sunset. Second start of right straight on till morning. First, you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify way more specific tracks. You identify the tracks of a sculptor, half human, half sculptor. You follow the tracks until you find the legendary beast. The sculptor teaches you the basics of sculpture. You gain +2 creativity. Sculptor. Look at all my friends! You walk into what you thought was going to be a class on optimal summer smooching, but that was just wishful thinking. It's actually just another of Coach's safety lectures. So as I was saying, a summer camp is an extremely dangerous place. Take this camp, for example. Just in the past week, the canoes in the lake turned out to be crocodiles, the camp nurse exploded, and the cafeteria accidentally served constantly firing shotguns for lunch. You're welcome. Don't take all the credit, you bell pepper. Those alligators were mine, and you only blew up that nurse in retaliation for me dislocating your shoulder while arm wrestling. Wait, that was all you two? You're working together to destroy this camp? Us working together? Gross. Yeah, we'd never work together. Our collective reign of terror is really more of a happy accident.
Oh dear. Oh
But your underlying assumption is correct, friend coach. According to my analysis, Damien and Dahlia are responsible for approximately 102% of fatalities at Camp Spooky. This percentage includes people who were killed elsewhere and then brought to camp for aesthetic reasons.
That's not a very scout thing to do.
That's almost as high as the amount of percent you're supposed to give in sports. Damien, Dahlia, you two are a crisis.
Loser.
Wow, Calculaster, way to go. Snitches get stitches, you know. I am unlikely to be receiving any stitches, friend Damien. Both because I have no flesh to stitch and because I am not a snitch. I am merely providing accurate safety data. Don't worry, guys. I'm not here to punish you for all the people you've slaughtered. This is a safe space for talking about safety. So we're not in trouble? Of course you're in trouble. But it's not me you should be worried about. It's yourselves. It looks like the biggest threat to your safety is yourselves.
Rad.
So, I love being a danger to myself and others. But think about it, Damien. If you die as the result of a stupid thing you did, no one else will ever again be able to die as the result of a stupid thing you did. Oh crap, you're right! Thanks, Cal. You're a real lifesaver when it comes to helping me take lives. That was not my intention. I simply cannot resist a logical syllogism. If there is a god, I hope she can forgive me for what I have done. There's no time for moral hand-wringing, Calculester. We've got to buckle down and brainstorm a way for Dahlia and Damien to survive their own violent stupidity. They need to learn some responsibility. Give them each an egg to take care of so they can truly learn to take care of themselves. Or transform them both into the most boring and safe creatures in nature, accountants. Give them an egg! Indeed, I have been keeping several farm-fresh eggs in my refrigerated compartment just in case some of our friends needed to learn responsibility. Here they are! I should have made them accountants. What are we supposed to do with these? Oh, I know! Eat them raw! Protein will make our muscles bigger and thus better able to defend us from our muscles. No, Dahlia, you must not eat these eggs. You must parent them. Oh no, no way. You're not tricking me into parenting a stupid egg. I never banged even one chicken. The egg is not my son! You coward! I do not fear responsibility. I will parent this egg with an iron fist of love! In her enthusiasm, her iron fist of love sort of completely crushes the egg she's holding. That look of shock on her face. Did I do a good job? No. I hate failure. What do I do now? Don't look at me. My egg seems to have been stabbed 11
I'm
times.
disappointed.
That's not your egg, friend Damien. That is fellow camper Greg, the unusually quiet banshee. Oh, my bad. You can see how I got confused, though,
Natural
right?
selection has come
I
for you.
absolutely cannot. This endeavor has been an unqualified failure. Engaging sadness module. Seeing Calculester sad makes you sad. Damien tries to cheer you up by stabbing you 11 times. It does not work. You bleed out two boldness in one fight. You are bleeding out. Congratulations. Go see
Hope
Nurse
this turn goes
Frankenstein.
smoothly.
Oh, look at this cutie! That day, you venture into the haunted manor to prove that you're not a little scaredy cat. The manor transforms itself into a winding maze from which there is no escape. You'll be trapped here forever. Luckily, you brought your phone and some snacks, so you sit down and play solitaire until the house gets bored of you and shows you the exit. It turns out the best defense against the supernatural is total apathy. You gain +2 boldness. Hey Sawyer, get your sorry butt in here. We found a room in the manor that isn't haunted somehow. You follow Dahlia into a room only to find that it is crawling with ghosts. Oh, don't worry about them. This is just where the ghosts go when they're on break. No spooky stuff at all. Yeah, and I'm taking advantage of the relaxation by killing them for bonus XP. Hey, I thought we said we weren't gonna fight any ghosts in this room. We did say that, but actions speak louder than words, Joy. My therapist taught me that.
Aw.
Guys, there's writing on the window over there. You didn't tell me there'd be reading in this room. At least it's written in blood. That's kind of cool. I know what you did last summer. Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Dun, 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 dun.
Jerry! It means I know what you did last summer. Oh, phew, it's just the knife guy. Hey, knife guy, do you know what the writing on this window is about? My name is Jerry, not knife guy. And you can't just ask me to tell you what you did last summer. You did it. You should know. But if you also know, shouldn't you be able to tell us what specific thing you're referring to? Ugh, you guys just don't get it. You're supposed to be frantically asking yourselves this question before dramatically remembering the answer right before I stab you.
Yeah, come on.
Here, maybe it'll help if I stab you a lot. Ugh, I can't believe you don't remember. So rude. You'd hate to be rude and also to be stabbed. Luckily, you're pretty sure you know what event from last summer Jerry is referring to. He obviously means the 2-week period where you all got really into Anteater documentaries, or his birthday. You forgot Jerry's birthday! What?
Ugh, I wish there was
We
friendly
didn't forget
fire.
Jerry's birthday. Yeah, where the heck were you? All the hottest mass murderers were there. Professor Gun Eyes, teen smoking, me of course. Me too. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I've killed a ton of people. Technically, it was a tragic Pringle-related accident, but hey, it gets me into Jerry's parties. Hang on, I was at the party, but I'm not a mass murderer. How many ghosts have you murdered since entering this room?
Oh.
Roughly all of them? Oh, I get it. I wasn't on the guest list, but I did crash the party for a climactic showdown with Professor Gun Eyes. Heck yeah, you did. Party crash is the coolest kind of party guest. I don't need your approval, Jerry. But I appreciate it
You're
nonetheless.
the saddest bunch
Looks like
I've
Sawyer isn't a
ever
cool enough
met.
mass murderer to get invited to Jerry's birthday. Nor are they a good enough person to crash the party in the name of justice and decency.
Huh?
Whoa, does that mean Sawyer sucks? I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but there is a reason they weren't invited.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was all an elaborate way of inviting you all to my birthday bash this year. All of you except for Sawyer, obviously.
Oh.
Obviously. No, you hate being left out. You plead with Jerry, and he finally agrees to let you attend as a murder victim. Ouch. I'm suspecting I'm not gonna get a good ending this time around, but that's okay. Oh yeah, let's... Yes? I believe what I just heard. Our fellow campmate Aravi Mishra, seemingly innocent and endearing, actually moonlights as a monster slayer. She slaughters monsters through the night just for fun. What do you think of that? No duh? Oh, you think you could do better? Why don't you tell me what gossip you've learned in the past 24 hours if you're so good at it? Please? Yeah, you figured this was all just a bid by Mossman to get you to tell him some gossip. Luckily, you're not going to disappoint. thick old tome of erotic Italian poetry. A very outdated meme, a rebellious middle finger, someone else's mom's face, a skateboarding dog. Type in a celebrity who peaked in the 90s. Alright. Actually. Yeah, we'll go with this one. You know, because we were talking about pop music earlier. You cannot forget the one-hit wonders of the one-hit wonder Hanson. Holy smokes, I never would have believed it. This blows my Aravi Slayer revelation out of the water. I can't wait to tell everybody about the insane double lives people at Camp Spooky appear to be living. Your gossip weaves its way through the rumor mill and comes spitting out on the other end like so. Hey, has anyone told you the news about Sawyer yet? Well, have you ever wondered why they never take their shirt off? I heard it's because they have a secret scar on their upper back. Who is this creature, and why do we not get to meet them? Apparently it is big, and if you look at it carefully, you can tell that it kind of looks like someone else's mom's face. Crazy, right? But it's even crazier how they got the scar. They were at a cafe. When their order was ready, there was an unexpected turn of events, and the barista wrote Sawyer's name so wrong that it actually read Hanson, and guess what? Hanson was also at the cafe. So both Sawyer and Hanson claimed that beverage, and the only way out of the situation was, of course, through an old-fashioned duel to the death. Not so well-known fact, Hanson wields the switching blade like an angel. They inflicted that fatal scar. But you know how they say never bring a knife to a gunfight? Well, Sawyer may say always bring a thick old tome of erotic Italian poetry to a knife fight because they fought back with that. And Hanson totally kicked their butt. I wonder if Sawyer will ever show anyone else their scar. Do you think seeing it would change your opinion of Sawyer? Well, regardless of how the scar would hypothetically make you feel, Sawyer's reputation is a very non-hypothetically altered by this rumor. Oh no. -2 creativity. Am I getting a phone call? Who's calling me? Oh, my little bother. The little bother. Bring out your flasks. Weekend arrives, so it's time to visit Juan, this small magical Latino cat. Look who's here! Welcome to my bar. Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you'll have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, check this drink out. Love potion number 9! I'm drinking it. Love potion number 9! Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed! Your prize is the drink you chose. Yeah. Boop. The love potion number 9. The right way to get someone to like you more is by being yourself and finding someone with whom you can match. But the fast way is by drinking this drink.
Oh, this?
Look at all the love. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Who am I smooching? Am I not smooching anybody over that? I want to smooch people for that.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, I went back to the haunted thing. You found a brochure that promised some boldness if you visited. Instead, you find a mischievous demon. It was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't fond of mischievous demons who fool people into giving years of their life up, so you win and the demon has to give you 2 boldness. Heck yeah! You faintly hear what sounds like haunting classical music and murmured whispering. Par for the course at the HM, but then you hear a familiar anime scream. You're all idiots. You can't open our concert with a forgotten Tomb song. They're not cool at all. That's why they've been forgotten. It looks like your friends are in a room surrounded by Victorian ghosts having a party, and your friends look pretty freaked. Are they scared of ghosts? What? No, not at all. We have literal classmates who are ghosts.
Welcome to the witching
You may
hour.
remember that Damien, Dahlia, and I are all in a screamo band called Ventagram. It's pretty fun. Shrieking semi-coherently into a microphone is actually a good way for me to release stress. The problem is, these Victorian ghosts hired us for their annual temporary return from purgatory party here in the Haunted Manor, and we can't decide what to open with. This is going to make or break the entire concert. The opening number is pretty much the only song anyone will be sober enough to listen to. You can't help but inquire about the logic of spirits from the 1800s hiring a screamo band for their concert. Well, I don't think that they always liked Screamo, but being condemned to an eternity of purgatorial torture tends to affect your aesthetic tastes.
What a noob.
Yeah, have some freaking compassion, noob. Anyway, back to business. I agree with Damien. No Forgotten Tomb cover. The best Screamo cover is obviously Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande. Dahlia, that just because you scream the lyrics to Ariana Grande songs doesn't make them Screamo.
Fucking metal.
Okay, Let's Do Your Makeup is Terrible by Alaska. That is a real person, by the way. That I'm not saying that last name, but yeah, that is a real person. At least 6 of the words in that song are like my entire vocabulary.
Enough of this.
Neither of you know what you're talking about. I'm the lead singer, dang it! I get to decide what songs we do. Screw this conversation. I'm setting the amp on fire. Damien, no, it's a rental! Scenic? Alaska's real, though. That is a real person. I want to say that's a drag queen. I want to say it's a famous drag performer. You better solve this argument before the ghosts get sick of your crap and start doing Victorian ghost things like throwing vases and puffing opium. What song should your friends open the concert with? Oh! Victorian ghosts are called that because they love Victoria Adams, aka Posh Spice. You should do a Screamo cover of Wannabe. Or the best song to open anything is an anime opening, and the best anime opening is without a doubt a Cruel Angel's Thesis from Evangelion. Cruel Angel is pretty dang good. Wannabe. That's a hard pick because I love both of those songs. I don't like Screamo. No! Nothing gets me hyped to crush my enemies like an anime opening, especially the opening of Evangelion. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm with Dolly on this one. Evangelion hits hard. Guys, A Cruel Angel's Thesis isn't a Screamo song. Who cares? There are giant fighting robots in Evangelion, Joy. Giant fighting robots! Funny thing, we actually just watched End of Evangelion in the theaters. I do not recommend unless you're up for existentialism and body horror and it being it's a big nothing burger kind of, but the end of the series was too.
Enough of this.
I don't care about the robots. We aren't covering an anime opening at a Screamo concert for Victorian ghosts. That's just ridiculous. Screw you then. We'll do it without you if we have to, right, Dahlia?
Let's see.
Yes! This is what it feels like to be on the other side of a mutiny. Wow, I've never felt so alive. Has it occurred to anyone that I'm the only one here who can speak fluent Japanese? Neither of you are going to be able to sing the song. Doesn't matter. The power of anime will be on our side. The power of anime hardly provides the equivalent of an extensive language course in an admittedly difficult language. Too late, Damien and Dahlia opened the concert with A Cruel Angel's Thesis, both babbling in what they apparently think sounds like Japanese.
I should have known you'd fuck this up.
I knew that only my leadership skills were capable of keeping Damien and Dahlia's egos contained and preventing this whole band thing from crashing and burning. I'm out. Joy's not wrong. The pseudo-Asian babbling is kinda offensive, so the rest of the concert is cancelled and replaced by a workshop on understanding the importance of cultural sensitivity, which, to be fair, Damien and Dahlia really need. Moreover, Evangelion reminded the ghosts that they didn't become angels when they died and are instead doomed to roam eternally through purgatory. Oof. What did y'all do? All in all, it's a terrible concert, and you get blamed for that since the weeb nonsense was your idea. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I picked that song though. That song is banger. That's it, the Camp Dome. You play hacky sack. That's in the bottle though. And everybody wants to kiss Sawyer. Look how cute he is. I'm probably getting a bad ending. That's okay. It's all fun and games, literally, until the hacky sack falls, and against all your knowledge of hacky sack's supposed composition, it breaks upon hitting the floor. What the heck? The good news is, inside of it there's +2 char. You call dibs. Later you're playing Mega Dodgeball against Camp Rival Camp. You take a ball to the stomach pretty early in the game. You can feel your insides bleeding. But who cares? It'll all come down to an epic level showdown of the 2 most muscular players on each team. Dahlia versus Morty the Minotaur.
A
Heck yeah.
sexy challenger appears.
Ew! Why is he wearing buttless chaps? Gross! They're cutouts in the shape of a heart. Ew, that's nasty. I'm sorry, if you're gonna wear buttless chaps, you have to have a shaved booty. Look at that nonsense! Listen, babe, you're hot, but you should surrender now. You can't defeat me. I gave myself a thigh massage right before this game, so I'm more limber than ever.
This is a takeover!
Wahaha, bring it on, Minotaur! I've defeated both men and bulls in battle, but never have I defeated a half-bull, half-man. Guess that makes me your first. Ew.
Hashtag slay.
Yes, Dahlia, you are absolutely seizing this dodgeball vibe. Make that ball work for it, you murderous cerulean goddess. Thanks, Milo. I completely agree with you. I am a goddess. You're a good friend for noticing. It's impossible not to notice. Now, screw this sports game right up.
Dahlia is here!
I am a mother effing dodgeball goddess. Yeet! Dahlia is completely hyped by Milo's cheering. She throws the ball super hard. It just barely misses Morty and crashes through the dome's roof, landing in the woods. Oops. Y'all decide to go look for the dodgeball, and Morty comes along. He says that he refuses to leave a tense, sweaty duel unresolved. Gross. Okay, we're looking for the ball. What do we know about the ball? I guess we know it's ball-shaped and round. And hey, that meh old lady has it. I have your ball right here, you filthy, naughty children! Since it fell into the forest, and since I consider the entire forest to be my yard, the ball is mine now! Watch out, you guys. That old lady is the Baba Yaga. She's a witch that lives out here in the woods. I'm an official coven witch, so I know a fellow witch when I see one. What is he doing? What? She's a witch? Dahlia, you go get the ball back. What if she puts a curse on me that makes me magically forget the location of the... I don't think you know where that is to begin with, sir. You shall never get your ball back, you naughty children. I will use it to play with my precious kitty, Mr. Beanzo! This is totally unacceptable. I was streaming your dodgeball duel to my followers. They need to know how it ends or it'll be so narratively unsatisfying. Your friends need that ball back and you're desperate for their approval. It's time to make a trade. Offer the Baba Yaga something too good to refuse. A fond memory or a delicious newborn child? Fond memory to treasure forever. Sawyer, I don't think the Baba Yaga's gonna want a frickin' memory. Should I offer to bang her? Because I will if it comes to that. Ew.
Every moment is
What are you
beautiful.
saying, Morty? Of course the Baba Yaga will want a memory. Memories are the most valuable currency in the universe. What do you say, Baba Yaga? Fine. I shall return your ball if we all make a fun memory together. Now come back to my house, naughty children. I shan't teach you. You four bravely follow the Baba Yaga back to her house in the forest. It's super creepy. The house moves around on chicken legs, and the smell is yikes. You spend the whole afternoon hanging out with the Baba Yaga. She bakes you all some fresh cookies and tells you tales from her life of witchery. Ah, the wisdom of generations. So that's why I always curse the innocent people walking through my forest. It teaches them respect. Not that your generation has any respect. Wow, super insightful point. The wisdom is just overwhelming. Yes! You filthy children should be learning from me. I am your elder after all. Perhaps you disgusting children can teach the Baba Yaga something too. Like, perhaps you could show the Baba Yaga how to print out a recipe I found online. It's for eggplant parmesan, but I'm going to use a fresh newborn child instead of eggplant. Yeah, we can definitely grab the ball, Morty, now!
Whistle time!
I got the ball, now let's run away before this old lady throws a curse at my flawless 8-pack! I only see 6 abs there, dude.
It's a critical
Victory is ours! F off, you old mean grandma! You horrendous children, I hate you!
Toodaloo, darling.
Sorry, babe, no hard feelings, right? You all escape the house and run into the woods. The dodgeball is rescued. Thank you so much for rescuing me, the dodgeball whispers to you. It smelled like soup in there.
You're winning at
What a
summer.
victory! Great work, Sawyer. And now that we've got the ball back, you ready to settle this,
Can you
Minotaur?
guys see my balls? Good.
Gross. His voice coach just said, "Do you guys see my balls? Good." Ew. Heck yeah, Dahlia, let's do this. Let me take off my pants first, though. I want maximum flexibility. The dodgeball duel is awesome. Morty's, I would not call that awesome. You're so blown away by this experience that you gained 2 fun and 1 smarts. Well, that's why he said something about his balls. Because he exposes them because he's a creepy, gross flasher. Ew. Ew.
Hope there's still some room.
Yeah, there's room. You're cozying up by the fire, enjoying the smell of gently singed conflict. When you remember that conflict doesn't have a smell and actually you're hearing it.
Man.
What? You are not the VP. You will never be the VP, just like you will never conquer the 8th circle of hell.
You're the saddest bunch
Take that
I've
back right
ever
now or I'm
met.
quitting the band. Like we even need you. My dead grandma can play the drums with more rhythm than you can. Apparently they have a band still.
Follow my lead.
Our Ventagram has really been taking off in the whole Camp Spooky Cantina night scene, which is actually a shockingly saturated and competitive market. Joy's our lead singer, so it's pretty easy to see that she's the CEO of the band. And since I shred on electric guitar, so sick, not to mention design and execute our makeup and hairstyling, I'm clearly the band's vice president. No, I'm the vice president. The drum beat is like the heartbeat. Without a drum, the body can't breathe and dies. Not only is that not true of a drum, that's not even true of a heartbeat. You hope Dahlia's better at drumming than she is at anatomy. What do you think, Sawyer? Who's the VP of the band? And Joy's right-hand man.
Not
Oh, woman! Nice try, Damien. Ooh. Yeah, Dahlia can carry the whole band.
Graham forever.
The drum is the heart of the band, just like the heart carries the entire body. That's bull. First of all, no way the heart carries the entire body. That's what the liver is for. Why do you think the liver is more important than the heart, bro? They clearly don't teach biology at Camp Spooky, but do they not teach it at Spooky High either? And second of all, I can totally carry an entire band. Watch me. I can carry anything. I can carry this orange.
So
That's pretty good, but what about that horse? Yarg! Ah, no, I can't carry that horse. Okay, so you can carry things heavier than an orange but lighter than a horse. What about a guitar, a mic, and a drum kit? Damien tries, and he can. Okay, but can you carry me? Of course I can. Just watch me. Grah! I can't. There you have it. Maybe you can carry all our instruments, but you can't carry me, and I'm part of the band. If you can't carry me, you can't carry me and Joy, and you can't carry our band through the rough times. Oh, but you can? Without saying anything, Dahlia picks up Damien, and then all of the instruments. We're more or less Joy-sized. Dahlia picks you up as well, and I bet all our sound equipment combined still doesn't weigh more than this horse. Up you go, Bodacious Tatas the Palomino, show horse lord. Why is the horse named Bodacious Tatas if it's a horse lord? Dahlia stands for a moment, holding aloft a veritable horse load of band weight. Fine, you're the band VP. Just put me down. I think he likes getting carried.
Fucking
That
metal.
was actually pretty metal. We should write a song about it. We can call it Horse Lords and Guitar Swords. I love it. I'll go get a sword so the song title is historically accurate as well as rhyming.
Rad.
Heck yeah. Dahlia seems to have forgotten to put you down, and you never ask her to, so the two of you spend a wonderful night questing for a sword for a death metal band. Classic camp shenanigans.
Hope this turn goes smoothly.
Look at this cute sleepy. They're so cute. Rawr. You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. It demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give is your favorite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift. And is actually kind of relieved that you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. So in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with +2 fun. Yay! You hand me my drink. I'm too far away to get it. So Dahlia, Aravi, and Hex, and Milo are crouched around something in the sand. What are they? Come on, Dwayne, crush him! Crush that crustacean! Are they crab fighting? Rip his shell off, eat his organs, do a spin move!
You're trending,
Try
darling.
moving a few centimeters to the left where I can get a better photo of you. You get close enough to see what they're all yelling at. Two hermit crabs are facing off against each other in a ring of other agitated hermit crabs. This is it, the Hermit Crab Fight Club spoken of in Monster Camp legend. Right now it looks anything but legendary though. The crab they're calling Dwayne is getting its shell shocked by a much larger and handsomer crab. The fight is soon over.
Good.
Come on, at least win one match, you stupid crab.
Aw.
Pathetic, you're hardly worthy of the name Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson. Well, yeah, he's not actually a lobster for one thing. Branding trumps accuracy, darling. This is the 21st century.
This is an opportunity
But
to
I do have to
grow.
admit, this inspiring underdog story is quickly turning into bad content. I think it's high time we interfered. Yeah, by subjecting Dwayne to a rigorous training regimen.
Hog.
Don't be stupid, all he needs is better equipment like a +2 shell or a repeating crossbow. Hex looks so bored. But all of that would be utterly meaningless without a stronger presence on social media. We need to get this crab on Instagram. Meanwhile, the bigger crab is making Dwayne smell her gonopores. None of the other crabs have it right. Oh, none of the others have it right. The ultimate hermit crab upgrade is a well-executed redemption arc that absolves the hermit crab in the eyes of the audience, paving the way for a rise to the top of the Fight Club rankings, or Tangle lists.
We should do a collab.
No! I'm just picking all bad answers this time, and I'm fine with this. Triumphing over one's own inner demons is a great way to build a brand. Fans love it when you experience a devastating personal tragedy live online. Remember, you can't spell the contents of your soul without content. Agreed! A well-executed redemption arc will provide ample opportunities for training montages! Alright then, tell us, Dwayne, what skeletons do you have in your closet? Or I guess your shell. Dwayne, being a hermit crab, is unable to speak. Instead, he pulls out his smartphone and shows you a series of photos. Are those upskirt photos of female campers? Dwayne does a little crab dance that communicates something to the effect of, yes, they are, but I'm deeply remorseful about it and I believe we all deserve a second chance. I don't know, I'm a little bit uncomfortable about trying to redeem a beach pervert just to help him succeed in the fight
I
club.
hardly blame you.
I understand where you're coming from, Dahlia, but if he truly regrets his actions and wants to change, how long must we punish him before granting him forgiveness? I mean, that assumes he's not cynically abusing his status in the hermit crab community to wave away his past actions without actually doing any work on himself. Yeah, that is a very tricky problem. I just want to make sure we're at least giving Dwayne the benefit of the... He's trying to take an upskirt photo of me right now, isn't he? Yep, despite the fact that you're not even wearing a skirt.
How
He's
tasteless.
trying to get himself in the picture too. It's an upskirt selfie. With one swift motion, ROV puts her erstwhile crab friend into the lake. As he sinks beneath the waves, she grunts in disgust.
Carrying you.
What, only 1 XP for that kill? Sawyer has the worst plans. You try to defend yourself by pointing out that your plan never involved punting a crab into the lake. That doesn't help though, because it's the only part of the plan anybody liked.
Hope this
To be fair,
turn
I would
goes
also punch a
smoothly.
creep into the bar. This is not a creep! Look at this adorable little friend! Adorable little derpy forest friend! Oh yeah, you weren't in here the last time I saw the derpy forest friend, were you? No, last time I encountered the critter. Okay, you did see it before. I found a pile of delicious edible mushrooms! Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient, all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and also really into Vaporwave for some reason. It's my husband! He's into Vaporwave for some reason. You gain +2 smarts from your dope conversation with the Vaporwave god. My husband is just losing it over here. You think you link up with Dahlia afterwards. She practices headbutting rocks while you give her pointers on headbutting rocks.
Get off my land!
Oh, this douchebag again. Hey, stop headbutting my rocks! Your rocks? Well, if they're yours, how did my forehead blood get all over them, huh? Sorry, Toots, those rocks and that precious forehead blood belong to me. I purchased Camp Spooky. Wah! You stole my evil laugh. What could a fiend like you possibly want with a wonderful high mortality rate summer camp like this?
Everyone loves a good
Nothing at all.
shopping mall.
That's why I'm demolishing Camp Spooky and replacing it with something much more evil. A suburban shopping mall. But no Camp Spooky means no classic summer camp experiences! And no classic summer camp experiences means no best summer ever!
This
I won't allow it. I will defeat you in glorious single combat. When I'm through with you, your broken bones will have broken bones. You think mere violence can stop me? Please. If you break my bones, I'll just buy replacement bones from destitute millennials.
Capitalism
Your physical
always
attacks are
wins.
useless against me, Dahlia, for the true source of my power is capitalism itself. Capitalism has no bones. Alright, I have to go run an errand real quick. Someone told me there's still a rainforest that hasn't been burned down yet. I'll be right back with bulldozers.
Man.
No, I can't let him win. I'm allergic to letting other people win. He's right, though. My fists are useless against him. Unless I defeat capitalism first. But how can I attack something that has no bones? Surely capitalism must have a weak point. If only I knew what it was. Oh! Yeah, my husband makes a very good point. Imagining thinking that shopping malls are a good investment in the 2020s. Ooh, you have an idea. Capitalism's weak point is... It's genitals! No! I should have gone with the more philosophical answer.
You're spineless, pale.
That's so dishonorable! It's already at a disadvantage because of the no bones. Only a truly cowardly soul would punch a boneless adversary in the genitals. Plus, did capitalism consent to being punched in the genitals? Because if not, yikes. This really says more about you than it does about capitalism. I never condone genital punching. Just like I don't condone sand kicking, performance-enhancing spells, or teabagging.
You're failing
Your
at
cravenness has
summer.
punched me in the genitals of my heart. No! Punching genitals isn't dishonorable. Look, you'll show her by whacking yourself on the genitals with a crowbar. How that hurts. Apparently this is news to you, but getting a crowbar to the genitals. Apparently! Like, even for a girl, that would hurt. Writhing in pain while clutching your genitals. The classic response of a person horrified by their own wretched cowardice. You try to explain that it's really more of a response to the crowbar you just grind yourself with, but all that comes out is How dare you say that about my parents? I didn't know you even spoke demonic.
You haven't seen the last
You're lucky
of
you're
me.
such a coward. I'll spare you because I don't want any of your blood to get on me and sap my heroism. But watch yourself. Hey, that was great. The networks are gonna love this footage of you doinking yourself with that crowbar.
That was on Forbes.
You know what?
30
Forget
under
them all for a
30
bit. How would you like to smack yourself in the crotch on The Tonight Show? I'll be your manager. I'm gonna be rich. You would not like to smack yourself in the crotch on The Tonight Show, but it's that or let Camp Spooky be bulldozed, so you take one for the team. Or really, by the time you're done touring all the late night shows, several dozen for the team. Camp Spooky's safe for now, but at the cost of 2 fun and 1 smarts, and probably your ability to procreate. I mean, yeah.
Just gotta choose the right one.
You're loitering by the campfire when you notice Aravi and Dahlia whispering to each other and giggling. You're terrified of both of them, but the giggling is a game.
Girls' night.
So you're joining us. Aravi and I are having our official weekly girl talk session. We both love girl talk. So what? It's a guilty pleasure. If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. Bahaha, indeed. Both Aravi and I are masters of the battlefield and masters of the feminine arts. It's so nice to talk with someone who gets it. It kinda is. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask you, who does your war paint? You were rocking that Furiosa charcoal look when we were beheading those undeadies. Heck yeah, I do my war paint myself. It's a critical part of my battle ritual.
We are totally winning our
No
lane.
way. That's sick, Dahlia. I usually have Hex do mine. I kinda suck at blending. One time I tried to do a smoky eye and accidentally set my forehead on fire.
Hex in the house.
I freaking love doing Aravi's war paint. I would do it every day, except Aravi only likes it done for me in story battles, and I'm also very lazy and unreliable.
This is
Aravi, war paint should be done anytime you're in combat. It's how warriors channel their inner blood horniness. You gotta do it for you, you know? Well, crap, I can't see my own war paint. It makes no sense to spend 20 minutes doing it if it's just gonna be the last thing a few side quest orcs see before they die. I can't technically die, but if I could, I'd want my last memory to be of Dahlia in a Braveheart-looking but blue and white war paint look. Holy crap, I would look amazing in Braveheart war paint! And I've been meaning to conquer Scotland for a while.
Fuck yeah.
Heck yeah, that's sick. Whoa, Dahlia, maybe we could do matching war paints looks sometime. That would be so intimidating! Can you imagine? Our enemies would cower at the sight of us. They already do, but they would cower even more. Okay, obviously I'm gonna do matching war paint on you two, but what look should we go for? Handprint vibes, urban camo, knife eyes? What do you think, Sawyer? I'm an expert at impressing my crush. No, I'm not. What are you all talking about? The whole reason my brother called me earlier was to ask what the Relief Society arms are called. They're chicken wings. That's what you call them, that's what I call them. My mom's like, do we want to know? Apparently some people call it bat wings or old lady arms. They're called chicken wings. I was very derailed, okay? Anyways, war paint. These cuties have got pretty different aesthetics, though. What do you suggest? True beauty comes from what's inside you. That's why I make my war paint using tons of blood. War paint is awesome, but when I really want to slay, I return my secret weapon, a legendary limited edition prestige battle skin. Ooh, blood or battle skin? Not by name. Sup, dude? Or dudette? I'm gonna go with blood.
You don't deserve a badge.
That makes so much sense. I keep watching war paint tutorials on YouTube and they're always talking about how you should focus on your inner beauty. And inner beauty makes no sense to me. Why do I have to try to make my insides beautiful when I know that my buff blue outside is gorgeous? Right? When I know that... Yeah. Okay, you're definitely gorgeous, like, for sure. But don't you think inner beauty is important, too? You're always talking about the heart of the warrior and stuff. For sure, all warriors are ultimately judged by the courage and violence that lives in their true hearts. But I also just think it's weird to say that you can't focus on physical beauty and that you have to ignore it for personality or something. Feeling hot is a good feeling. I just think everyone should feel beautiful in their own skin. So that's why I don't get all those inner beauty videos. I always close them after like 30 seconds. You could explain to Dahlia that she's just closing the videos too soon and missing out on their true message. You pull up a YouTube war paint tutorial on your phone. Hey everyone, it's Beth, back with another fresh war paint look for you guys. Now, I just want to say right off the bat that the most important thing is inner beauty. See? Listen, Beth, it's okay if you want to feel hot. So since we're focused on inner beauty, I'll be doing a war paint look using only the entrails of my foes. It's a really gorgeous blood-focused look. Like and subscribe. Dang, that was awesome. Wait, are all inner beauty videos like this one? Pull up some more videos. It is hanging. It do be hanging, bro. Morning warriors, I'm back with another video about inner beauty, and how you can use the inner bones of your enemies for a chic powder foundation. Whoa, grinding enemies' bones into powder? That's so smart, what a life hack!
Here for it.
Yeah, I wonder if you could do the same thing with the teeth of your enemies. Maybe that'd be better for highlighter instead of foundation? Do another video! You guys keep asking me about this, and yes, I do kill human babies to make my face masks. Guilty pleasure alert. They're expensive, but it's so worth it for that youthful glow. It's all upsides. You get great war paint, and the babies never grow up to avenge their parents, who you probably also killed for cosmetic purposes if you checked my last video. Wow, I literally never say this because it almost never happens, but I was wrong. These inner beauty videos have some next level war paint techniques. Heck yeah, they do. Come on, Hex, let's leave Dahlia and Sawyer on their own for a while. I want to go try out that entrails-inspired look with an orc corpse. Today was awesome! Thanks for challenging me to go out of my comfort zone, Sawyer.
You're
I can't believe I picked
winning
the
at
right one.
summer.
You know, you have tons of inner beauty yourself. Feeling that your internal organs are just a lovely shade of red, you know? Oh, and I also like your personality. Heck yeah. You impressed Dahlia so much that she's talking to you about internal organs. Maybe the next organ you two discuss will be the heart! I'm sorry, narrator, but you chose this, okay? You can't hate yourself too much. You chose this! Let's gamble. That weekend, you visit your good pal Juan the Small Magical Latino Cat. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted, okay? Bueno, bueno. Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was just about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? Poison! Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? Okay. Poison or the mystery box? That is a good question. Poison or the mystery box? It looks like a lava explosion in there with the poison cloud. I think I'm gonna go with the box this time. Gamer Girl Bathwater! Oh, that's a flashback. Oh my gosh, what was her name that did the Gamer Girl Bathwater? Belle Delphine, thank you. I knew you would remember, you're a meme lord. You're a meme lord. You may not create them, but you are a meme lord. Hope you're happy with it, no refunds! Yeah. Some people find it cringy, but believe me, it's less cringy than the alternative, Gamer Girl Birthwater. Ew. This one just infests your head with an inner music that's way more gamer.
I think I'm good for tonight.
Oh my gosh, it's playing chiptunes! The music changed to chiptunes! No, you cannot. Turn it up for a minute. You hear the
Let's go
chiptunes?
somewhere relaxing.
They're still going, oh my gosh, I can't do it. Monster Scouts hike around the camp, cleaning up litter to respect nature and stuff. Nobody but Coach gives a care about picking up trash, but it does quickly become a contest to find the coolest garbage. Some find used condoms, others find weirdly shaped fruit. You somehow find a Rembrandt. It's an original. The mystery of how the Rembrandt ended up there will go on to trigger the most epic adventure you all will go on during this summer. But it won't happen on screen, but you still get +2 creativity just by looking at it. So magnificent. You hear that, y'all? We are magnificent! Later, you find Dahlia punching a rock. This would be pretty standard, but you realize her expression also has a shade of sadness. You go ask if she's okay. She's not. She's very much not. You must be wondering why I, Dahlia Aquino, am not in my usual cheerful disposition. I know you all expect me to keep morale high, as I am the unquestionable leader of this camp army of ours. You have literally never seen her as that, but you're not about to interrupt her. I was about to interrupt her, actually. You see, I've been lately enjoying the many pleasures this summer as I get closer to my goal of having the best summer ever. But might all these pleasures be making me weak in the process? I've been so focused on summer when before my only season used to be Conquest season. I think we all know what the problem is. It's Damien. Yeah, my whole thing used to be being Damien's rival, conquering the 8th circle of hell and all that. The summer camp has opened my eyes. Damien is, like, super lame. That idiot has 0 survival skills. I saw him checking a tree's bark to find the nearest McDonald's. He's the silverest of the silver spoons. It's disheartening. I cannot see that wimp as a rival anymore, but a healthy rivalry is an essential part of a warlord's structure to remain strong. I know this because I've watched all kinds of informational documentaries on being strong, such as Dragon Ball and Naruto. I think one of those was even filmed by Michael Moore. So I got worried that I would become weak by having no rival. I started punching this rock in the hopes that we'd become sworn enemies, but it's not working. You tell Dahlia you'll become her rival. A rivalry to remember. Nah, you're just saying that so we can build some sort of sexual tension. I don't blame you. Anyone would leap at the chance if it meant they'd get a spoonful of this buff, beautiful blue bod. But enemies to lovers sounds like more of an RV or a joy thing. Not my jam, though. Sorry. That sucks, but if Dahlia's not into sexual tension with rivals, maybe she's into intimacy trust, and eventually sexual tension with good friends who helped her in her hour of need. Don't overthink it, jump head first into it, punch the first person who crosses your path, and let rivalry blossom over time. You've surpassed Damien's level by far, but what if you had a rival that was a horrible creature made out of 14 Damiens? That may level the playing field. Okay, I'm intrigued. Damien turned out to be a sad little wimp, but maybe 14 Damiens together will add up to something worthy of my time.
Let's get
The
down
math
to
checks
business.
out. Does it, though? Anyway, you roll up your sleeves and recite a black magic spell you may or may not have created a rainy Saturday months ago during your being obsessed with Damien phase. Halfway through chanting, you realize you never actually perfected the Harem of Damien's spell since that evening you got distracted and derailed into voraciously writing Paul Blart smut. Wow, that's a deep cut. Anybody else remember Paul Blart Mall Cop? To this day, you're equal parts ashamed and proud of the result Paul Blart 3 Mall Cop. Wow, indeed. But what could go wrong? That's horrifying. Why? Why the kinky? Why the kinky stripper leg? And are those? What's with the random butt? Oh, that's horrifying. He's a horrible mess, but I guess Damien is too, so it tracks.
Hey,
Do either of you have any sunscreen?
what's up, news?
What's up, news? No, no.
Bye.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go look for sunscreen elsewhere. You can keep doing whatever this is. Bye. Well, I guess this kind of works. At this point, who knows anymore? Listen up, Multi-Damien. You may think you're so cool and all, but I'm Dahlia Aquino, and I'll beat your butt.
Spicy red
I'm
baby.
not a spicy red baby. Classic Damien. The end? I mean, hopefully. In any case, you gain +3 boldness for enduring the nightmarish yet uber sexy sight of the Multi-Damien. That's pretty gross, actually. What's in the random kinky leg? Oh.
Fine, let's go.
I had that conversation earlier about organs on a date. My husband and I, our first, actual date, we went out to eat and we were talking about mummification. Fond memories. All you do is thumb wars! That means the campers are waging war against the Thumb Warriors, the supernaturally buff thumb monsters from Camp Thumb. It's surprisingly terrifying. You all were sure to lose, but thanks to your quick thinking, you hatch a plan to fight the Thumb Warriors with their greatest weakness. Predators without opposable thumbs! Some may say that your team sticking a pack of rabid mountain lions on the competitors is cheating, but you prefer the term strategic. You gain +2 charm. Woo. You're celebrating a major victory with Dahlia. She just won a game of charades against Camp Rival Camp, and only 6 people died this time. Yay!
This
Hey, look,
is
there's a bat lady on the ceiling. Hey, bat lady! Come down here and fight me! Or charades against me! I'm unbeatable! Okay, that's adorable!
Dahlia, it's me, Batnitz from Camp Rival Camp. Keep your voice down. I've been hiding out in the dome for the last 3 days.
Been here for 3 days. Guess that explains the battle stink you got going. I get it. Sometimes you just gotta fight until there's no more fight left.
That face! No, you beautiful naive fool. Leaving the dome is what they want me to do. I'm hiding out from the Chancellor and his oppressive drones while cultivating the resistance effort.
Ooh, love triangle.
Oh, Dahlia, my sweet teeming temptress. Curse the war, curse the Chancellor, curse the forces of injustice and chaos that keep us apart, despite the fact that we're star-crossed lovers.
Star-crossed lovers? No offense, but I don't know you. I usually make a point to know people if I'm gonna be star-crossed lovers with them. It's just bad tactics otherwise. Oh wait, the tug-of-war against Camp Rival Camp the other day. Yeah, I kind of remember beating you at tug-of-war. I was in a battle rage, so it's a little fuzzy.
Oh, yes, that was the only time we've ever interacted, but that tug-of-war was full of sexual tension between the two of us.
That makes sense. Everything I do is full of sexual tension.
Will the forces of darkness rip us apart?
Yes, and our undeniable chemistry is proof that we were meant to be, despite the evil regime keeping us apart.
it's a critical
I
hit.
love vanquishing evil through the power of love, and sometimes the power of violence. But I'm actually about 40% in love with Sawyer right now.
You're into Sawyer? I'm sorry, Dahlia, but that's impossible.
I'm the
Hero. have 2 love interests, but you and Damien can only be interested in me. Those are the rules.
Oh, admirable.
A love triangle does sound hot. Triangles are a sexy shape with all the points and stuff. You ever seen an isosceles? Dang. And it makes sense that Damien and I are fighting over a love interest. We're always fighting over a love interest. It's how we keep our rivalry strong. Plus, we've got similar tastes.
Yes, just imagine the witty banter the 3 of us will have on the battlefield before we give in and bang. Or as close to possible while maintaining a PG-13 rating. I may be 20, but a girl needs to think of the younger audiences.
You're more of a winter
Sorry, Sawyer,
person.
you're cute for sure, but the 2 of us just make a love line. It's way cooler to be in a love triangle. Imagine all the romantic battle strategy. Dolly is about to ditch you for the ecstasy and agony of a teenage YA apocalyptic love triangle. Quick, find a more interesting romance plot and get her attention back on you. I love Hexagon. There's nothing sexier than a doomed romance between a dating sim player and a hot fictional character. No! In reality, you're a dating sim enthusiast playing a game called Monster Camp, and even though she's just a fictional character in the game, you're totally in love with her. Wait, you're saying I'm not real? I'm just a fictional character? Does that mean that my feelings aren't real? What about my friends? Am I trapped in an eternal summer camp with no real chance of ever conquering the 8th circle of hell? What, will I disappear forever when you turn off the game? Oops. Revealing... Just Monica. Just Monica. If you get that reference, thumbs up. Leave us a like if you get the references. You tell her it was all a hilarious prank and not at all a confession that reality, as she understands it, is a lie. That was a cruel prank, Sawyer. Meta pranks are for philosophy majors and desperate losers.
Resist
Don't listen to Sawyer. They're clearly trying to hypnotize you using the Chancellor's mind tricks. Let's go!
Dolly is totally grossed out by your meta prank, so she leaves with Batnus to go infiltrate a government stronghold in the name of the resistance. You realize that you'll never be capable of truly connecting with these fictional characters. Not because of your bad personality, but because of the fact that revealing your sentience to them makes their minds literally break. Your personality is also bad, though. Thanks so much. The last day of summer's
hey.
here. Sure, let's get that bad ending.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Us? As a summer fling? What? Oh, I see. This is a clever strategy to help me look weak and in bad taste so my enemies get overconfident and lower their guard. That's so smart! Dating you will make me look like someone who makes rash, stupid choices in war and love. It's the perfect hustle. That was the idea, right? It wasn't. Ooh. Then
You're
no.
not true.
Rejection is a tough burden to carry, but it only gets worse. Years later, repeated attempts to increase taxes to achieve a more balanced socialist society to start taking effect. This is uplifting. People tend to think higher taxes is bad, but this will translate into a public health care system and better public education opinions that will save people from student loan debt. The bad news is the billionaires managed to dodge the higher tax bracket, which instead is only applied to people who didn't ever find summer love. So now you're alone and paying a buttload of taxes for it. Ouch. Alright, how many summer memories did I earn this game? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-do, ba-da-da-da-do. It felt like a hot minute and an entire lifetime. Not this time, no. I didn't get a secret ending. I got a normal ending. It was a bad ending, but it was a normal. No, that's just one of the many things that can potentially happen. That just happens to be the scene for them. Skip! Alright. Ooh! You've just unlocked the Joe Crow. What is that? Does it turn me into a crow? That looks like a fun drink. I want to turn into a crow. The Hot Shot. Ooh, blue fire. And demon spells. Alright, what gallery stuff did we get this game? I've been rejected again. Who is this weird octopus thing? Oh, sad. Oh. Bob the Blob melted. Alright, that's it for ending. Chewy. That is the name, Chewy. That's a Latin American Spanish. I know because I've been to a restaurant in Austin, Texas called Chewy's. Really good. Also, that tracks with the cute little Aztec-ish fun stuff. Yeah. Who is this Chupacabra girl? Oh, we got another character. Who else do we want? Batness. This is my favorite Batness face. The JoJo face is the best Batness face. So the random anime eyes. Look at this anime face. Alright. Oh, and there's another one here. Baba Yaga! La Yaya. La Yaya. Who's La Yaya? Is La Yaya. La Yaya. I guess it's another variant. I think that she is called. Whippersnappers! And this douche bro. Morty the Minotaur. Ew. He's so creepy and gross. Oh, he's so creepy. So creepy. Ew. Button your pants, sir. What the frick? Why? Why is this a character? Why? Why is this a character? Ooh, we got even more. Who else did we get? Oh yeah! The multi-Damien! There we go, the full multi-Damien. Da 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 da! Molotov cocktail, fire mouth, knife. What is that smushed thing? Is that a smushed banana? Yep, you gotta have the iconic Damien. Right there, that's iconic Damien. And then just randomly this. What's with the kinky stripper leg? So how many butts are on this? There's a lot of butts on this thing. Wait, it has multiple expressions? Wait, what? 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 It has multiple expressions! So, what the frick did you just say? Oh my goodness, that's funny. Okay, I think that is it for our new characters. Ranks, love potion number 9. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And Gamer Girl Bathwater! Yay! We go the Instapost camera. We also picked the Book of Orgy etiquette and the Satanist kit. And special stuff we unlocked. No. Where's the thing that we unlocked? The Ultimate Rival. There we go. One Damien wasn't enough, apparently. The multi-Damien. Those are old ones. Alright. I think that's good for this session. We will play again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And hopefully not with Batness. Get some new weird drinks from Juan the Small Magical Latino Cat. Look at his cuties! Look at his little paws! So we'll try and romance somebody else next time. Yay! Okay, thanks.